W-I-L-H-N-N-Y, Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S, Senior.
And can you tell us, we understand 3 people are deceased, 1 person is still at Duke. Can you tell us who those people are and how they're related?
With the, as I explained earlier, the father or the Jalen is deceased, John Hargrove is deceased, and the 4-year-old is deceased. And the 4-year-old appears to die from a gunshot wound. Deshauna died from a stab wound, appears to be Jayla died from a stab wound, and John died from appears to be a self-inflicted gun wound.
Do you believe that John Hargrove is the person that inflicted these other injuries?
Yes, we do.
Sheriff, can you give us a timeline as to what happened, or what do you believe happened yesterday?
We received a call approximately about 2:15, thereabout, that it was a domestic situation going on, and about 5 minutes later we received another call that said it was a shots fired call, and we responded, and when we got there, the 2 individuals were laying in the floor. The 4-year-old was laying in the floor, and the 15-year-old was there. And the highway patrol and the deputies arrived on the scene. They went in and secured the scene.
And you transported the kids.
What did it cease? 21-year-old.
Jada. She called 911.
No, I'm sorry. The 15-year-old called 911. The
15-year-old called 911.
Yes, sir.
So the kids were transported to the hospital, and the 4-year-old died at Duke?
The 4-year-old was transported to Mariah Perham, and after getting to Mariah Perham, they life flighted him to Duke. The 15-year-old was transported directly to Duke from the scene, I was told.
And had you ever been called to this home before for domestic disputes?
Yes, we have received calls for that there, and deputies have went to the house before.
And was there a protective order in place?
I do not have that information.
Sheriff, can you tell us what led up to the shooting? What happened with these family and friend that led to the shooting that you believe?
I believe there was an argument, a disagreement, or something, and that led up to the incident occurred.
So the father stabbed his daughter,
yes, sir.
Jada.
Yes, sir.
And then he did what? Shot the 4-year-old and then killed himself?
Well, I can't say. He shot the 4-year-old before he killed himself. Yes, sir. That's definite.
And the 15-year-old, he shot the 15-year-old too?
He shot the 15-year-old too before he killed himself.
And do you have any idea what the argument was over?
No, sir, I do not.
So you believe the original incident was the father, John Hargrove, stabbing his 21-year-old daughter, Jada Swindell?
I believe the original incident was a dispute between Jayla and her father.
And then at some point, the 4-year-old was shot,
Mm-hmm.
and then you believe John Hargrove turned the gun on himself.
Yes, ma'am.
And then somewhere in there, the 15-year-old family friend, a teenage girl, was shot as well.
Yes, ma'am.
How old is John Hargrove?
52.
Do you know if he has a criminal record?
I did not pull it as of yet.
What is his middle name? I know it's a D.
John Donnell Hargrove.
How do you spell that?
D-A-R-N-E-A-L.
Okay, gotcha. And what is the condition of the 15-year-old?
She's in recovery stage.
Will she be able to pull through? Do you believe it's life-threatening?
That's a medical question. I cannot answer that, sir.
Have the mothers that were not there, so Dolores Swindell, mother to Jada, grandmother to the 4-year-old, and the wife of John Hargrove, has she been able to shed any light on this situation for you?
Yes, they have. The investigators did talk to them last night and during the day yesterday.
And then Deshauna Smith is the mother of the 15-year-old. Have you been able to talk to her as well?
The investigators, yes, they have.
Do you know how long the family was in that home?
I do not, no, ma'am.
But you said you had been called there before?
Right, there have been some calls there before.
Can you tell us what those calls were for?
No, ma'am, I cannot at this time.
How long ago were you called there?
I have no idea with that information.
Within the past few weeks, months, days?
I have no idea with that right now.
Sheriff, can you talk about how this has affected your staff, your deputies, to come to a home where 4 people have been, 2 people fatally injured, 2 children injured critically? This had to be really difficult for them to process this scene.
It was very difficult. You know, anytime there's some juveniles involved with a dispute, And the result of this circumstances that happened in this case is very, very, very uncomfortable and stressful dealing with.
Do you recall, have you had an incident like this any time in recent history in Warren County?
Not in my career.
During the 911 call, did the 15-year-old mention anything about weapons being in the house or any violence was taking place?
During the 911 call, she did state there was shot fired.
Are you releasing the 911 call?
Yes, we are.
There is still a crime scene tape at the home. Are you still processing that scene?
We still have it under the control of the sheriff's office.
But do you intend to take any more evidence out of it?
We still have it in control of the sheriff's office.
And
She
when
had
do you think
reported that shots were fired. Has she been struck at that time? Has she seen any injuries or just that shot?
I can't speculate on that, sir.
But how long did it take sheriff's office deputies to get to that home?
That'll be in the crimes in the 911 tape.
And when do you think you'll be able to release that this afternoon?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay, so you'll send it out.
Yes, ma'am. I did request it through the 911 coordinator, and I authorized her to send it out.
So basically, because you know or you believe that this investigation points to John Hargrove, that there's nothing more really here other than the fact that you're now obviously watching the condition of that 15-year-old teenager.
That's correct.
How are the mothers doing? Having to find out about all this.
Well, I haven't had any comment with either one of the mothers or the individuals.
Do you have anything to say to the community? The people who live out there, obviously this is very traumatic.
It's traumatic, but it's no dangerous situation out there anymore. There's no threat to body harm to anybody that I know of out of this situation.
Can you clarify who was living in the home at the time?
John Donnell Hargrove,
He was the only one that,
to my knowledge.
were the other ones living here in Warren County? Or
No, sir, there was not. Somewhere else.
And he was 52 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else?
Do you have pictures of any of these victims?
No, I don't.
Thank you, Sheriff.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Lucy.